Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Block with me. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, how I missed the old simple freeze cam mod. It was such a simple time. But anyway, ba-doo. Oh, the fun of being back in Play 7.10. But yeah, doing an episode on my own. I say, as my brother's technically on the server, but I don't know what he's doing currently. But yeah, I figured I'm gonna do a quick little thing. Go get some stuff organized, and probably join up with him later, because I thought he was doing other things. But no, apparently he's here too. Okay then. Well, we'll see him if we see him. But anyway, yeah, so I was having a look through the comments, and general idea of what I should be in this world. For the most part, it seems like people are for me being a race that isn't sane, so fair enough. We go saying a lot. Brothers was saying dum ba dum. But beyond that, there's a bit of a mix of which thing to be, because there were votes going all over the place. So, I'm just gonna stick being a Majin then. It's the newest thing, might as well. And I can absorb things too, so that'll be fun later. But right, anyway, stuff. Where are we at in things? How much stuff we got? We've got a whole bunch of random junk. Okay, we need to go drop junk off. Then we need to go and actually get other junk and maybe fix our clothes and whatnot. I don't know if I want to go the trading route yet, but whatever. Maybe we'll up our stats a little bit. I don't know, I'm still wondering about the stat thing. So, I'm obviously playing with the latest version of Dragon Block C, which isn't really saying much because it's been the latest version for a while. Because I last played this proper with Demon like a year ago, and I'm pretty sure it's the same version as back then. Yep. I just went into my old mod folder to check when I downloaded the mod. I downloaded it on the 6th of May, 2023. I don't know if that means that's when the newest version came out, but at the very least, it's the time when I went and grabbed it. So, yeah, we've had this version for a while, but yeah, I haven't played it a huge amount, so there might be some stuff that's slightly different. I don't know, there might even be bugs that never got fixed. I don't know. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know what's happening with this though. Like the TP's bit 16, it's just stayed there. It's not moved. That's making me wonder what's going on, because I feel like it probably should have moved by now. I thought you were illagers for a second there, then my brain went, wait, illagers don't exist in this mod. Or, well, Minecraft version. Do illagers exist in this Minecraft version? I know they don't spawn anywhere, you don't get like the groups of them or anything like that, but they might exist. I don't know. That's a thought for later. Anyway, how much training do we actually want to do? Do we even need training? We might need training. I don't know. We've got the Dragon Block story to go through with brother, which we'll do later on. For today, I just want to do some little bits and pieces. Because we've got some other things we can do, like gathering and sorting ourselves out, getting our uniform sorted out, getting a training thing sorted out, which isn't too hard, but the training thing has never changed. I can't remember when we made the training thing for shadow boxing, but it was a while ago, and it still works to this day, even though they tried to change how shadow dummies work. It didn't stop the training thing, still works. Also, if I remember right, so obviously we're using Orcspot in this pack. It's a 1.7.10 pack, so I mean, people that have been in the channel for a long time can probably take a wild guess at some of the mods that are in. Because I played a bunch of Dragon Block C and Naruto in 1.7.10, and, you know, it's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's nothing too fancy that I've gotten. But I mean, yes, given it's 1.7.10, some of the mods that are in this aren't in later versions of Minecraft. So for some people, this stuff might seem fancy because they've never seen it. I say fancy, I'm talking about 1.7.10. How can you think 1.7.10 is fancy? Well, Fisk's mod exists in 1.7.10, it's fancy. Fancy stuff can exist in older versions. But yeah, our spawn. I keep looking at the dried out things because, yeah, those are mobs. If you put water with them, it comes spawn eggs. Thing is, though, there is one in particular. There is one... Oh, brother's gone. Guess brother was recording a thing then. Makes sense. I know he plans to do some bits today, and then I'm going to do recording stuff with them later on. I think was the general idea. I figured I need to get some recording stuff done because... Okay, well, one, I've been live streaming Dark Souls. Lately. That's a mushroom biome. Hello? Well, that's rare. Also, hi, cows. I kinda need food, so I'm really sorry about this. But I kinda need to destroy you. Yeah, I've been doing Dark Souls the last couple of days and been losing my fucking mind playing that because I hit the brick wall that many people that play Dark Souls for the first time will encounter. Plays that screws me over. So I've just been losing my mind playing that. And I've been playing that because I haven't got to play D&D. So I've been losing my mind over not getting to play that as well. Because, God, I miss it. There's a village there, nice. But yeah, God, I miss it. Everyone's schedules are conflicting. It's really unfortunate. I'm like, okay, that's unfortunate. But hey, Demon's off work. Maybe we'll get to play something like Baldur's Gate. Nah, because Mitch is away playing D&D. Fuck! Okay, maybe we could go play like Lisa Crap. No, Demon's busy with quote-unquote stuff, which that's code for he's playing stuff with K. Whenever he's off playing with a girl, he doesn't say that. He just says he's got other things to do, and he stays evasive on the details. But unfortunately, he only does that when he's going off to play with a girl, so... I said girl, she's a streamer, she's a VTuber, and I played with her once or twice when we played Lethal Company. But, yeah, whenever Demon goes to hang out with her, he typically doesn't say the details, and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I can't really blame him, I would do the exact same thing. But still, I absolutely will make snide comments about it, so... I suppose that is truly just the relationship between me and Demon, isn't it? We'll just randomly make comments to each other. Like, generally, if people looked in from the outside perspective, they just think that, like, a lot of our group, we just aren't friends. If you saw the way, like, me, Zaro, Inmo, and Demon act towards one another, generally, even Mitch has made the comment of, you know, if I, like, didn't know you better, I'd think you weren't friends. I was like, yeah, we're just, apparently we know each other's limits, I guess. So we're cool saying crap to each other. God, why am I getting nostalgic at probably because I'm playing Dragon Block Scene? That's where I met everyone. Genuine thing, 2016 World Tournament. Was it 2016? Yeah, it was 2016. World Tournament. Was it 2016? I think it was. It was 2015 or 2016. Either way, it was an ungodly amount of time ago. Went to a World Tournament, met everyone, basically. Going into that, I only knew Naya. Because Naya had joined my Naruto server before then. Because back then, I was asking if other YouTubers wanted to join. And Naya was one of those YouTubers. Never really thought much of it at the time. Because there were a few people I was playing with. I hadn't really done much with Naya at that point. Then we both got invited to go in the Dragon Block tournament. That's where we met all the other feckers. All the joys I had. I got to fight Naya in the first round. Beat Naya. Got to fight Zaro in the second round, beat Zaro. Got to fight Mitch in the finals. Mitch almost won. But it didn't! Oh, I'd love to do our Dragon Block tournament. It's just convincing everyone to come play. Because, like, I have this twirling thought in my head quite often, but then it's the thing of you got to gather people together and convince them to play 1.7.10. Which I still to this day don't understand people's problem with playing older versions, but here we are. Okay, wait, there's iron and stuff there, and I want to gather it. Yeah, you can have these blind talismans. Talisman mod's fun, it's just extra nice little bits in Dragon Block, because it can be overpowered in some mods, but in Dragon Block it's just a nice thing. Because, like, what good is speed and jump is? When I can literally just fly. Oh, so no, it's making an iron shovel. So basically make a diamond shovel there. No, it's making an iron shovel. Don't need the diamond shovel. Because we're going to make a diamond pickaxe. But yeah, my brain does go if I could get a world tournament thing going. Because I don't want to host it myself. Hence why I've always wanted the idea of trying to get someone else to help me with it. But, Inmo doesn't like Dragon Block. He's not really played Dragon Block. I don't know what he dislikes about it, but Inmo's weird like that. Inmo decides he doesn't like something, and that's just it. Like, maybe it's the simplicity of it all, because he's wowed by certain other mods, because they show certain things. So he might just not like Dragon Block, or just because he hasn't seen the newer version of Dragon Block, he doesn't realize a lot of the models and stuff have changed. I don't know. Either way, he's not a big fan of it. But what I do think is he loves to talk and talk crap. He'd make an excellent commentator and announcer. I say this as someone that knows that him and Zaro once did an anime squad, it was maybe like a news thing, but it was Zaro and Inmo. So, like, they were inconsistent in spec. Basically, though, for the shortest of times, there was an anime squad channel for our group. And they did news videos, where basically they just talked about stuff everyone had been up to that week, and bashed me, because of course they did the feckers. It was also where they could talk about CSGO stuff, because at that point they were on their CSGO grinds. That's where their entire channel and everything fell apart. They went for, daily uploads in Bilbado to playing CSGO non-stop. In fact, we were trying to do a One Piece roleplay at that point. where I was trying to do the revolutionary thing of set pieces rather than doing it all in one shot. I was trying to, like, you know, we'll do some bits and then we'll edit it all together at the end. Revolutionary at its time, because apparently everyone just did everything in one go. But of course, I was the one that couldn't roleplay. Then again, I'm terrible at voices, I suppose. I think it just comes with the Scottish accent. Although I've been playing D&D a lot lately. But I still don't think I'm very good at voices. But yeah, I guess if everyone's busy, like, okay, so originally I was like, maybe we'll get to play fucking, the thing, D&D today. No, Demon apparently his work schedule changed. He's apparently busy at work. I should just ask the others if they want to play Dragon Block instead. Maybe there's the move. Alright, well, as much fun as I'm having, jumping about the mountains, oh, there's Botha. Okay, well, we're gonna go do that first, because that's just free for me. Because, you know, Dragon Block power and all that. Normal Minecraft, this is a bit of a painful opponent. Instead of right now, we can probably take Martha. Get all the good stuff you drop at the end. Where'd you go? Drop the goods. Drop the goods, Martha. Yeah, that's what I thought. What does it even drop? It drops more skills, I forget what those even do. Excuse you. Go away. Dum-ba-dum. Yeah, there we are. Grab the moth skill. Blood-oop. Drop any other good stuff. Drop blaze rods. They even need blaze rods in this version. They aren't used for potions. Another star. I knew you dropped something good. Huzzah. What on earth happened? Came over to the, where we're supposed to be living. And, so, okay, let's just go for it. Okay, whatever. There's the villagers in there. They're still where they normally are. There's the guard floating around. But then the villager that was staying with me appears to have vanished. Well, that's not suspicious at all. To be fair, the man just got killed. Oh, God. I thought I'd put the hammer time mod in here. Apparently, I didn't. Oh, dear. I have to do Tinker's Construct stuff in order to get better tools. I forgot. Alright, I guess I'm doing Tinker's Construct stuff then. Oh, how long it's been since I've done Tinker's Construct. Typically, I just use hammer time to cut out the middleman. I just build a hammer and just break stuff. Or, yeah, I'm in higher versions of Minecraft, so I'm using the Tetra mod. Because that, I mean, I think Tinker's Construct does exist in higher versions of Minecraft. It's just I'd rather use the Tetra mod, typically. Because it has experience on your current gear, you don't have to keep using different materials and doing them. I don't know, I dig the Tetra mod. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Carpenter Blocks is in this one. Can use Carpenter Blocks again. Carpenter Blocks is a fun mod. There's a mod I quite enjoy. There's a mod I've had a lot of fun with in the past. That was so sad didn't exist in higher versions of Minecraft. Oh yeah, I've got Anime Swords mod in. Figured I'd go grab some stuff really quick. I need to go grab more gravel. Because I'd like to get tools. I'd like to build a slightly better looking house. I'd like to do a bunch of different things. All the while I can beat up all these guys. And get a little bit of training in while I'm at it. Okay, so I have to go gather some supplies. I've got a bunch of it smelling right now. I do want to tear down that house and build a... Can't say exactly a better one, but I want to build at least something that looks slightly different. Yeah, we've gained some training points throughout our random adventures. Is the thing going to move from 16 or is it just stuck there? I am very curious at this point, because normally it increases. Like, normally if you put a couple of points in, that goes from 16 a way up. I didn't alter that in the config. It started at 16. That's what it normally starts at. I don't know why it's still sitting there. Because, like, all the configs get loaded in for the first time. I really don't get it. I'm quite confused. Anyway, I'd like you to go away, Bladonk. So, points. Yeah, let's round off mine. It's better to keep everything 10. Actually, yeah, I'd drag everything around to 10s. Of course, okay, 5s will do. 5s will do. Let's up our dexterity. So, okay, how my builds normally work. Builds, quote unquote. Typically, I put a lot of dex in, a lot of con in. AKA, I go very defensive. Reason being, when you go really strength-based, you end up playing the Dragon Block story, and you end up dying in one hit. And I got sick of that, so I built defensive so I could fight the Dragon Block story stuff without instantly dying. Also because, Saiyans, it pretty much didn't matter if I put points to strength, because Saiyans have this unique thing where, I think it's unique to Saiyans, I don't think the other races get it. Basically, whenever they transform into, like, Super Saiyan, if their strength and dex and willpower are under a certain point, it will automatically increase them by, like, just a flat number, rather than giving them a multiplier. Because, like, normally you go Super Saiyan, it gives you, like, a 10% multiplier on your stats. Or, it'll give you a flat number, apparently. It only gives you the 10% if the flat number is lower than what the 10% would be. So basically, I could just ignore strength. I could leave strength like 10, and then when I go like Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan God, and blah, 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 it'll give it like a plus 100 in strength anyway. So it was like, I just put everything in dex then. I'll just use multipliers, and then the strength will be fine. After that, I'd use things like Keyblades. They allowed me to use other stats and apply more damage in both of them. So I don't know how well that applies over to Majin. I don't think it applies to Majin very well. I think Majin, you need strength because Majins have an absorption ability. And the absorption is based off of your strength. Like, you have to have more strength than the enemy in order to absorb them. So basically, if I want to absorb things, I need to have a load of strength win. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for the build. Because Majin one, I can't do the normal dex build. I think I'm mostly going to start off mostly dex. I guess I'll just have my strength be lower. It might just mean I can't go and absorb other players very well. Which is a shame, because that's really what I wanted to do, isn't it? God, I might have actually just been better. Literally starting a new house. Tearing down the roof of this place is a pain. I didn't realize how much other junk was in it. Like, yeah, I'll just clear at the top part, and then, you know, I could just stretch over and make my house slightly bigger. No, it's just been better making a new one, it turns out. It turns out this one's gonna be a pain to tear down. Or maybe I should just do the Tetris stuff first. I can get slightly altered tools. Doop-a-doo. At least I can repair my tools. That'd be useful. Okay. Garage doors. Sure. Also, how's this other thing go? Is it like this? No. Is it like this? No. How the fuck you make a carpenter's hammer again? There's a whole thing for this. There's a save. It's like that, okay. It's not sticks, it's carpenter blocks where that is. I need to design roughly. I just can't remember what blocks it was. There we go. Right, sure, let's give this a try. Goodbye, old door. Don't need you. Got a better thing lined up. Okay, carpenter door. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Filled out with that. Oh, I missed the old carpenter blocks. What am I making this look like? Obviously, this is maybe a garage, but I quite like, I can make it camouflage, basically, so it just things in with the wall. I miss the old carpenter blocks. The old carpenter blocks was great. Have things blend in and boom, ba-dum. Okay, now to fix the rest of the place, so I've got the door sorted. Now what do I do with the rest of the place? Okay, well, we're doing Tinker's Construct, which means we're gonna need a bunch of these. So I'll do this really quick. And make all the Tinker's Construct basic stuff. So we need one of those. We need one of these. And it makes all the books. I already have the books game. I just put them in a chest because I didn't need them. Okay, for now the floor is made of cobble. The floor shall not remain made of cobble. I will almost certainly change it later. But for now, it shall do. I don't like the sheer number of ants that keep spawning around this area. I'm starting to think there might be an ant nest somewhere under the house. Because ants don't typically just spawn anywhere. They typically spawn near an ant nest, then spread their way out, don't they? Do they? I don't know. I haven't played Earthspawn in a while. I could be wrong. But ant nests, I mean, they typically spawn in plains biomes anyway, so like, if I could find the fecky nest, I could get rid of them, and I don't have to deal with them anymore. Oh, hey, a Dragon Ball. Let's make it like 3 of them now. Seriously, where are the ant nests? There is an ant nest. Be gone. And there's another one. I don't know if they are actually just spawning from these or what. Another Dragon Ball. I guess I have been hanging around in this area for a little while, so it makes sense. A bunch of Dragon Balls spawning. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it is just the ants have just spawned specifically from those, but okay. I get rid of hopefully some of the ants in the local area. Get a quick upgrade to this bad boy. Alright, that's the Tinker's Construct basics done at the very least. Hold up. I have to make the other big thing. God, I forgot how hassle this was, but hey, at least my house is ever so slightly bigger. Not by much, but it's ever so slightly bigger. All this because I want a lumber axe and a hammer to, like, dig and mine things better. All this hassle for a little bit of extra stuff. Anyway, how do we normally do this? Literally, the most simplest way we can do shadow training. Like, I remember making a more complex structure at one point, but the simplest way we can do shadow training is literally just make a hole, and then go down, and then just train. And that's just it. Because, yeah, shadows are very simple to manipulate, as it turns out. Okay, it's less simple when there's a fucking ravine right under where you dig, though. That's really unfortunate, that's... Okay, I'll edit another spot really quick. I mean, there is just my own house. I can't just... Good, there's no ravine here. That'll work. Sure, why not? Bloodunk. Put that there. I believe this needs to go... Yes! There we go. So that like that. Now if we want to, we can summon the Shadow Dummy. We can hit him, and he can't hit us. Why? Because the trapdoor is kind of in our hitbox. And it confuses the shadows whenever you get it punched. They can't punch through things. So basically this door is blocking us, but because we're peeking over it, we're still able to hit. I think this gets slightly more complex when we get to the point where we are a bit taller because our con's up higher, but for now, at least this works fine. Also means you can get tons of training points done. Wait, what? Oh wait, I'm getting tons. Wait, what? There's no shot these configs are near, like... What? I didn't alter the training amounts. Or I hadn't. I'm starting to wonder. There's no way these configs saved over from a previous run, because like the config folder gets erased every time I start a new Minecraft version. There's no shot those Dragon Block C configs in this whole time. Plus, I had to go and edit certain things. I had to turn the safe zones off. I always turn those off. So this is just default. But it's not the default I remember, unless this version did massively alter how it works. I know as you increase the mind score, typically that makes it so you get more points quicker. Oh, it's gone up! It's gone up! Oh, it's finally gone up! I was wondering. I was starting to really be concerned about this. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shell down really quick. More efficient way of doing this is obviously to go and... go get a heavy weight. That way you can fight the shadow and you get even more training points. Plus you can summon like 5 of them, just punch them really quick, and you will lose stamina. But this is why I like low strength builds, because if you have lower strength, you don't lose all your stamina. If you have a lot of strength and not enough endurance, basically 1 or 2 punches, you'll run out of stamina and you can't do any power punches for a little bit. Whereas if you've got low strength, then you can punch all day long, which means early on is really good for training. But also means when you're fighting in the Dragon Block realm, you're also going to try. I just need to figure out what the balance is going to be for playing as a Majin. Also, I'm going to quickly warp up to the lookout because... Oh yeah, we can do stuff here now. Huzzah! We can technically break stuff in that because now the thing's gone. But yeah, I need training weight. I need the heaviest one you've got, which is like 5,000, I believe. Yes. I might as well grab variations. I'll get weeks and kamis as well, because why not? I do like the fact they're alternative training weights. Like they all do the exact same function, just they're slightly different ones. Oh, I do enjoy it. Oh, I always love this. Well, I always love coming back to this mod after a while. Never gonna get sick of this mod. Okay, but now I'm taking that off my hotbar because that would be bad if that exploded. Yeah, but now if we want to, we can put on heavyweight. We can barely move. But now our chance to get a point every time we hit is up to 45%. Which is awesome. I think certain ways to get that, I think humans grow even quicker though. Humans get like, it's like 50% or something there. But anyways, now if we want to, we can training, shadow dummy, training. Shadow dummy, training, you can summon 5 max, then they start deleting themselves. But yeah. Now we can essentially have a continuous punch going on, because the dummies do get invincibility frames. When there's lots of them, you can just hit other ones. And oh my god, our training points. Is this default? I frankly don't remember anymore. What? There's no shot this is default, right? I don't know anymore. A matter of literally no time, we've gotten so many points. This is insane. I don't remember it being... I mean, it used to be this version. They may have altered it. So you do get slightly more in Boom by Dome, and the shadow dummies is just reacting in a certain way. Because I didn't change all this. Loaded in default. Safe zones were on. Then, yeah, I switched over to using thing. Well, whatever, either way. My goal here wasn't to up my main stats by a lot anyway. My main goal right now is to get my main score up. Because then, one, if my main score is up higher, I should get more points from the shadows. Meaning when I train and Umbrella's on, he'll get extra points as well. Then the other thing was... I just noticed my stats have gone up. Wait, oh, that's Mastery. How the fuck do you check Mastery again? I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I do remember. There's a thing for it somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Base Mastery, 10%. I believe Mastery goes up by punching, also getting hit. The best way to get Mastery up is to basically jump in a thing full of zombies to just let them hit you. Up to like 50%, it increases your power by a little bit. Actually, I think it's a good chunk. It's really, Mastery is really good, especially for transformations. Then after the 50% mark, it's basically just efficiency. You don't use as much ki. So base Mastery over 50% is pointless. But for like every other form, it's really good. Because it means your forms use less ki. Because you've mastered the form. I love that addition, because it means you are getting stronger over time. And dope I do. Yeah, okay, so this training thing's not complete. We still need to get a hold of the healing water. That's dynamic. That's fine, we can go and get that later. For now, we don't need apparently very much training at all, because literally we're getting heaps of points for some fucking reason. Well, see, I'm pretty sure because... yeah, because I put my mind up, I'm going to be getting even more. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on getting mind up to a ridiculous level to start off. That way I can go buy skills. And it just makes training easier in the long run. It does mean everything's going to cost more points for me, but whatever. Just to check, I'm at currently 6882. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I used to love the fact that, like, even though you didn't get a lot of training previously, and then the mind variation you get put in, and then that's where I became obsessed with getting my mind up really high early on, because I could get a lot of training done really, really fast, and grouping up meant you could get tons too. And dope I do. But yeah, it seems to have listened up in the latest version. Or by default configs are just slightly different, and I don't know why or how. That's insane. Okay, well, I've got tons of points, so I don't feel like I need to go any further with that. My mastery has barely gone up. That's mostly because, realistically, I need to get hit by things for that to want to go up. The only problem is actually, no, my dummies aren't very strong. My dummies aren't the worst thing in the world. Because technically speaking, I'm going to take clothes off for this. Just so they don't batter me. Technically, my dummies they use my strength. So, because I'm so physically weak, technically I can, if I up my stats a tad, like up that to 30, let them hit me. Okay, that's not very quick. No, I'd be better off just using zombies. Okay. I'll see quite a difference. So I'm at 50%. I only get the 30% chance. But yeah, I still get a good amount of training points regardless. Yeah, actually, these guys should... yeah, okay, they're just vanishing. Child dummies let me stick around for 5 minutes anyway. So, now they're gone. Alright, well, that was simple. I need to alter that later, but we can deal with that at a different point. Right, okay. Whenever we're really freaking strong. So what do I want to go get with that? Comes the next question. Well, there is just upping my ability as a Majin. I'll do that later. No, there are other skills I want to get first. Oh yeah, but I can't even get, well, okay, I can't get the stuff where Goku and that is. But I think the lookout has most of the stuff I need normally. That'll probably work. What stuff do I want? Learn skill. Meditation, really good. Key sense, really good. Potential unlocked, really good. Endurance, I still to this day haven't figured out how good that even is, because I'm pretty sure it's useful if you're not transforming, because it gives you extra defense. But when you've transformed to certain levels, like basically when you start going like, you know, a blue Kaioken and things like that, it doesn't work anymore because your defense is already so high in those forms that you don't get anything. But anyway, Key Protection, Key Fist. I believe Key Fist is the thing I need because I need 2 things so I can make the Key Fist attacks, which at this stage won't be very strong, but basically the combination of this should let me add my willpower. There is Keen Fuse. Defense Penetration is useless against the story mobs, but is really good against players because it can provide up to 10%. It ignores their armor or their dexterity up to 10%. So against my build in particular, Defense Penetration is really, really powerful. But of course, with Modern Dragon Block, it also means you have to put Mind into those to unlock those things. AK, you need 50 Mind to unlock Defense Penetration. Would people rather put 50 points in the Mind to get Defense Penetration, or would they rather put 50 points into their Strength? I imagine most people would just put 50 points into their Strength or Con or something. But, no, I'd definitely take Defense Penetration. If this is determined at limited points, I would definitely consider, I mean, obviously I need to see how much it's going to cost, point-wise, but, and how many points we've gotten, blah, blah, blah. But if I had the points spare, if I had the choice between 50 points between my stats and 50 points, to put in willpower for Defense Penetration, I'd probably take Defense Penetration. Because that extra 10%, it's probably going to be worth more. Oh yeah, since we're sitting here, I'd like to put my spare up to 20. I'd like to put my willpower up to 20. Alright, you know what? Y'all go up to 30. Y'all go up to 30. Because I want the numbers to be rounded. Unfortunately, my stats increasing because of mastery means that ain't what's gonna happen. Things are gonna just change over and do because of the stat thing. Whatever. That'll do what it does. Once it gets finished, then I can alter my stats how I want to, and then the stats will end up how they end up. Okay, how does this thing work again? How does this thing work again? There it is. Okay, so there's a thing here, so we can go on here, and then yeah, we can have Key Fist on. Doop-a-doo. Then yeah, we get the other thing here, which is now Key Weapon! Huzzah! So now if we want to, we can do extra damage with this thing. So this will add our power, plus our, I think it's like a small percentage of our willpower. And it goes based off of these 2 stats. So, Key Infuse, the skill Key Infuse allows you to infuse Key into projectiles, thus increasing their damage. Each upgrade gives a 0.5% damage from attribute willpower, which means maxed out it can be, take 5% of your willpower and infuse it into projectiles, which I believe throwing rocks would count, maybe, possibly. I forget. I don't know what it actually fully means by that. I think the idea being like the classic bow and arrow, but I don't know if that means if like you throw a snowball, it would do the same deal. But yeah, okay, that's a fun thing. So that thing's basically free though. You can increase that to max. It basically doesn't cost you anything. Key Fist, on the other hand, is a completely different story. This thing, Key Fist gives extra melee damage in exchange for key. Ain't kidding. So at the start, it's only a little bit, but if you up that to max, it will drain a lot of key per punch. Basically, is what I learned. So I don't normally increase that too high, because it'll start draining all my key really quickly. Even if I have a lot of key, it'll just drain it all really fast. Oh, there we go. Look at that key scythe. Oh, very cool. And I'll do a bunch more damage. Well, okay, right now it won't do very much more damage. But, like, if I was trying... Well, I forget how much my transformations do stuff. I eventually need to go visit King Kai and go get a hold of the... Yeah, I need to go get a hold of Kaioken and potential unlocks in Doobadoo. But, okay, for now... It's the Siegum this does. Okay. I don't know. It helps somewhat anyway. It doesn't cost me really much having it out, so it's worth having. Because I'll do it ever so slightly more. And since I'm trying to go for a lower... Like, I'm going to increase my strength more than I normally would, because I'm a Majin, but, like... I'm going for a lower power build, more defense, so I don't die as easily. Okay. Wait, hold on. I just remembered I have to do it this way. I've got camera mod for this. There we go. But okay, well, I think for today, I'm gonna end things there for now. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. So yeah, get some bits and pieces done. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, but yeah, I think first things first, I need to get Tinker's Constructs up so I can get better tools, so I can gather supplies easier. Then I can go build whatever junk I want to go build. Dum-ba-dum. And, yeah, as far as stats and stuff go, train's gonna be no bother, apparently. So, that's fun. So, yeah, I guess we can just build however we want to build. And And we can tear our way through the story and see how Brother's build goes by comparison. Because I don't know what he's putting his points into. I don't know what his idea has been. But it shall be interesting. But yeah, anyway, people, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the show. And I'll catch you all next time for some more of our Dragon Block adventures. Go! Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of our channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Jonin members, Sebastian Ramsey and Aiden is gone, and our ANBU member, MonsterQ. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. Badu, badu, badu.